High school does not define you as a person. It doesn't have to be your destiny. It doesn't have to be the best years of your life. What it really should be is you discovering the person that is you. Over the last few weeks, I've been thinking a lot about my old school days, specifically my high school years. Now, I know I don't necessarily talk a lot about my past, mostly because I know who watches my videos, but also because who wants to listen to somebody dig up old habits and idiosyncrasies that used to define themselves? That's not the message I want to convey in today's video. I want to offer some advice to any student preparing to enter high school or who currently is in their first year of high school who may need just a little reassurance. So, 8th and 9th graders, if you're watching, listen up. I got some advice for you. Firstly, high school is not the end of your education. Even if you don't end up going to college after you graduate, you're still going to learn and grow. You don't have to go to college to become successful, and don't let anyone in your life, your parents, your family, your teachers, your guidance counselor, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The fact that I have a degree doesn't make me more educated in the ways of someone who takes up a trade, like a plumber or an electrician, or someone who opens their own business. Now, obviously, if you desire to take up a career that requires a college education, then you're going to need to go to college. But that does not give you the right to disrespect anyone who doesn't have a degree. It also doesn't give you the right to claim intelligence over someone who doesn't have a degree. A college education is not for everyone, but you should continue to challenge yourself every day of your life. Secondly, who you are in high school does not necessarily mean that's the person you will be as an adult. When I look back on my high school years, I see someone who was very naive, fearful, and very unwilling to take risks. I shared some of these insights in my risk video that I made a year and a half ago. I'll put the link in the description, or I'll also put it at the end of the video as well. I was also very concerned about how people viewed me, and I really wanted everyone to like me. I got news for some of you. Not everyone is gonna like you, but that does not give you the right to disrespect anyone who doesn't like you just because you can't find common ground. I was determined to make sure that everyone liked me, or at least find out why they didn't like me. And it made sense at the time. We all desire to be accepted and to be loved, but at the same time, we need to realize that not everybody is gonna share our same viewpoint on things in life. That's why we surround ourselves with those people who do bring out the best in us and desire for us to become the best version of ourselves. Who you are in high school does not necessarily mean that's who you will be as an adult. Lastly, if you manage to remain friends with anyone from high school into your adult life, even if it's one person, consider yourself extremely successful. I was paging through the signature section of one of my yearbooks a few weeks ago, and I realized something as I was doing so. Out of all the signatures that were in there, with the exception of a few, I hadn't talked to any one of those people since graduation. High school relationships, whether romantic or not, are good and can produce something amazing. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't pursue that high school sweetheart or continue that friendship post-graduation. Our high school friends can be lifelong friends into our adult life. But that's only if we take the intentional effort to make them happen. So if any 8th graders or current high schoolers are watching this, I really hope this video provided you with some advice to ponder as you prepare to begin or continue on in your high school years. These years are a time for you to find yourself and to discover things about yourself and to find out what brings you true joy and happiness. May God bless all of you this week. Take care.